Wait, so this is art? How did we get from this to this? But to really understand that, we need to rewind and look at some of the modern art movements. Let's start with Impressionism, which got its name from Impression, Sunrise, by Claude Monet. I mean, look at this thing. It's beautiful, and it's very easy for any of us to say, now that is good art. But not everyone had such a high opinion of impressionistic art. Russian artist Kandinsky, that's this dude, recalled in his 1913 book, Stairs, that he viewed a painting from Monet's Haystack series in 1895 and said, "It seems to me that it was impossible to guess without a catalog that it was a haystack. This lack of clarity was unpleasant to me. I thought that the painter had no right to paint so unclearly." Though he said that, the Impressionist movement must have had enough of an impact on him to inspire him to start making paintings like Landscape with Factory Chimney, and eventually become an influencer of the abstract movement with his later work. This belief that an object or idea doesn't have to be easily discernible inspired René Magritte to paint The Treachery of Images, which depicts a pipe with the words, "This is not a pipe," because it really isn't a pipe. It's just a representation of a pipe. Just like this isn't a dog, and that this isn't a heart. We've just decided as a culture that it is a heart. Impressionists wanted to show that you could just give a slight impression of what was going on so people could feel like there was motion. Things didn't have to be quite so stationary. Cubists wanted to rebel even further by painting things as they moved or from different points of view. Post-Impressionism came about to push Impressionism even further by rejecting and rebelling against their naturalistic depiction of light and color. And let's not forget about Dada, a group reacting to the horrors of World War I and rebelling against the traditional aesthetics of other modernist movements by focusing on the irrational and nonsensical. They also rebelled against the idea that art had to be a painting or a statue. Why couldn't art be about movement or action? Why couldn't art be this?
Holaka holala, alaku boom, blaku boom, blaku boom. Posso fataka,
Yeah, Hugo Ball was misunderstood in his day, and probably still is today. Dadaism paved the way for things like installation art and performance art. Enter Marina Abramovic, the mother of performance art. She pushed herself and her audience to new boundaries of what art could be. As with Monet, people didn't really get her, but now she's acclaimed as an artist that makes people question who they are and what the job of an artist is. In her piece, The Artist is Present, she spent 3 months sitting in a chair 6 days a week and let people sit across from her and be present with her. Some people were moved to tears. Marina Abramovic rebelled against the static nature of art and the need for art to be beautiful, saying, "Art is not just about another beautiful painting that matches your dining room floor. Art has to be disturbing. Art has to ask a question. Art has to protect the future." If we as a culture can state that this is a heart, why can't we also say that this conveys an idea of aggression and our human nature to want to retaliate? So instead of dismissing art that makes you uncomfortable, stop, think, and ask yourself, what does this make me think and feel?